or self-driving
Well, certainly a law enforcement, not only in France, but also here in the United States, the New York Police Department, for example, has struggled with the right way to infiltrate certain communities, certain Muslim communities, and find out if there's anyone bad doing anything or planning anything that could harm Americans or harm others. So, again, knowing that, if you can advise the local law enforcement to make sure they know what they need to know, what advice would you give them?
So certainly. So the NYPD actually did have a cultural or a unit that was put in place to actually infiltrate some of these organizations to find out, but it was deemed too culturally insensitive, so it was shut down. And the reality is what we see in France, you know, this has kind of come home to roost, right? This grand socialist experiment of multiculturalism and political sensitivity. You know, they have zones in France now that are effectively no-go zones. That Muslim populations have taken over that the police don't even go. So the police don't have sources inside. They don't have the ability to go inside. And
I'm curious about that, but I don't mean to interrupt you, but again, going back to your experience in Afghanistan, I'm sure there were no-go zones in Afghanistan when people said to you, oh, no, you can't go in there, Ben. You can't go in there. It's too dangerous. What would you do? And does that apply perhaps here?
It does. I mean, so you would have to develop, I mean, the most important intelligence is human intelligence. So you have to develop sources. And that takes time. And that takes the ability to actually go into these places and surreptitiously build out a contact network that can bring you intelligence. And really, especially if you look at France, I mean, there's 6.5 million Muslims, right? I mean, that's 10% of the entire population in France. It's the largest population of Muslims in Europe. You know, they also, you know, the last election, President Hollande won 93% of those 6.5 million. So that's a huge voting bloc. So, you know, my question back would be, you know, how motivated is the government in France, specifically the administration, going to be in making changes, right?
It's a big question. It's interesting, though, because it's not an entire community, right, that they're really looking at per se.